If nothing is working online, it's not you. I used to think it was me, but trust me, it's not you. The real problem is not more effort, not more time, not more videos. So that's where everybody's kind of getting it wrong. And going, oh, that's not the way. I don't know how you were taught, but in the beginning, when I first got started, before I found a program to join, I was getting post more, comment more, message more, stay online all day long. I might as well have stayed at my 9 to 5 job. It was exhausting. And that's not freedom. It's just not freedom. So I want to talk about why most people really feel stuck. They're trying everything, they're watching videos, they're buying courses, and then they're buying more courses, and they're joining more groups, and it's just overwhelming and it doesn't work. Believe me, I did that for over a year. It just made me crazy. And I thought, well, maybe this is me. It's all me. I'm doing it all wrong. I mean, I started to really doubt myself. And when I first got into this, I had no doubts at all. And I bet I'm not the only one. I bet a lot of you feel the same way that I was feeling at that time. It was like I wanted something that was easy. I didn't want a lot of distractions. I wanted something that I could understand as a senior citizen, as someone well over 60 that was not raised with technology. I wanted help. I really needed help too. I needed it. And then I found help. But before we jump into that, I want to talk to you about YouTube and about creating a YouTube channel, because that's where I finally found a home. You don't need to be able to produce videos right away, but it's your very first step forward. So if you have not started a YouTube channel, which by the way is 100% free, I've created a freebie. It's down in the comment section below. It's a 4-page PDF, teaches you how to start your channel either on your laptop or on your phone or both. And again, it's free. It's in the comment section below. So let's talk a little bit about what I think actually works, what worked for me, and what I finally started to do. First of all, I stopped chasing everything. I was chasing everything because I didn't know what I was doing. I felt like a ping pong ball. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's do this. It was just overwhelming and it just kept getting worse. So that wasn't it. I needed to start building. And honestly, that's what I'm hoping that you'll take home from this video, the ability to start learning, to start building, because you have to start somewhere. You definitely have to start somewhere. And I think it will make a big difference. And the great thing about YouTube, which is what I was talking to you about earlier, starting your YouTube channel, is your content doesn't go away. Instagram, TikTok, your content goes away. Your content is actually evergreen. It's always there. It's working for you 24/7. And, you don't have to work as hard as far as creating content goes. And you want a simple system, which I am offering. You need to be consistent, but you don't have to be doing what I was doing. When I was focusing solely on another platform, I was doing 21 videos a week. And I was beating myself up. Honestly, I was just beating myself up if I didn't do 3 videos a day. I was putting myself through torture. And guess what? I wasn't getting a lot of response. And I was starting to, again, like I said earlier, I was starting to doubt myself. And I went into this with all the confidence in the world because I had a lot of experience in dealing with people. I was a recruiter for over 40 years. So I knew how to connect with people. I knew how to help people find what they were looking for. So I thought, this is just a great transition. But without the right system, I was just getting beat up. That might be you, not the recruiter part, but just the fact that you don't have the right system and you're bouncing all over the internet trying to find it. So you don't want to do everything. You just want to do one thing and you want to do it right. So for starters, what I always train people on, what I always tell people is sit down and write out, what can I help people with? What do I know that I can share with other people? Because I guarantee you that there are people out there looking for what you know. You just have to hone in on what you really like, what you could talk about 24/7 and not get bored. Now, in my case, I like helping seniors or people that are in their 60s that are still working in corporate world and they can't retire. or they were like me, they got let go and they weren't prepared. And that's my niche. That's the people that I primarily work with. And there's a lot of us out there. But you need to find yours. Yours could be gardening. Yours could be cooking. I mean, you could have worked in corporate America forever and hated it and loved to cook and put together recipes, or love to garden and have a lot of gardening tips. There's a pickleball community. The guy's making $60,000 a month just off his community because he's connecting with other people that like pickleball. So, I mean, there's just a lot of different things that you can do. It's so much fun too, but you want to keep it simple, and you want to always remember when you're involved in an online business, your primary goal should be, who can I help? What can I offer? How can I be a service? When you start to come from that mentality, that's when you start to make money. That's when you start to earn. And believe me, you do not need to be an expert. You just need to be one step ahead of the next person. When I got started in this, I looked around and I went, I don't know anything else really but recruiting. And then I realized, wow, I have a lot that I can offer people. I can teach people what I've learned about how to be successful online. And I can work with people that either got let go or they are still working and can't afford to retire, know that they have savings, but it's not enough, especially in the world we live in today. So if you want to learn exactly how to do this step by step, I've got a Freedom Formula blueprint. This blueprint is free, and it tells you about the program, which is a paid program that teaches you step by step by step how to do everything online. It'll help you with a website. You can get a website on this program for like $39, completely built. And there's training with 7-figure earners, 6-figure earners. There's a lot of interaction there. So if you're interested in that, it's in the comment section below. There's a lot of ways you can do this on your own. You can develop your own products. I just know when I started, I knew that I couldn't possibly develop my own digital marketing products because I didn't even understand what digital marketing was when I started. I had to look up what digital marketing was. I didn't know the difference between digital marketing and, say, affiliate marketing. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know where to start or what to do. I was just sure that I'd lost my job and I needed to do something online because I had enough sense to know that the online world is where it's at. And also finding a job at my age, I'm in my 80s, it was going to be difficult. But building an online business just seemed so sensible and responsible, to be honest with you. It just seemed like what I could do, and it would give me freedom. Instead of time for dollars, I would have freedom, income, and it's a scalable business that I could go up if I wanted or not. It's entirely up to the individual. So the Freedom Formula Blueprint is the comment section below. Click on that and learn about this program, and you can decide if this is something you think you want to do. I've never regretted doing it. And by the way, there are 4 different levels that you can go in. You don't have to go in at the top. There's 1 different price ranges for you. Also, if you're still confused about what you want to do online, if you're still confused about where to start, I was lucky when I got started because I found someone like myself that pointed me in the direction of the program that is located at Paula Daily Pay that was able to help me with the basics because I needed the basics. But if you're still confused and you're not sure that's what you want to do, I put together an ebook. It's a simple guide that tells you what is available online to earn income in. It's particularly user-friendly for seniors, and it just goes over all the different possibilities. I didn't cover them all, there's too many, but I covered most of them, the biggies, what I consider to be the important ones, and it teaches you about what's available. And from there, you can go in and decide whether you want to try my program or whether you still want to continue to look. I also have a free community called Second Act Income Collective. That will also be in the link below. What I love about communities is that when you're in a Facebook group, you can get booted out. Same thing with TikTok. If they don't like what you're doing, they can suspend your account. But if you're in a community within the community, you can learn and ask questions, and you don't have to worry about somebody not liking your question. You don't have to worry about an algorithm. And I think one of the most important things is that you're going to be working with people that are at all different levels. So there may be people in there that are far ahead of you, and they love to answer your questions as well as I will. But I mean, we communicate with each other. You may be a newbie just starting, or you may be a seasoned person and just having difficulty getting your product sold, having difficulty earning online. There's all kinds of different levels of people that you can communicate with. I also have a lot of free resources in there. So if you're interested, again, it's called the Second Act Income Collective, and that link will be listed below. It'll be pinned to this video along with the others that I talked to you about. I'm Paula, and I'm from Paula Daily Pay, and I do at least one, if not two, long form videos a week, and I do probably 6 or 7 or more shorts a week. So if you like what you're hearing, if this video resonates with you, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and that way you'll never miss a video. Like I said, I do them every week. And I just want to reach out to you and let you know that you're important, very important, and that you have a lot to offer people.